Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse One here. It is still Tuesday, the 22nd of September, 2020. Again, I'm going to do a quick update on Becca, just so everybody knows if you didn't see the first video. Becca is back home. She's doing better. She is recovering. A little beat up and bruised from falling like she did, but she is definitely recovering and definitely feeling better. She again wanted to thank everybody for the thoughts and prayers. She really did appreciate that quite a bit. And thank you everybody for thinking of her. I do appreciate that as well. Yeah, she is doing better. So anyway, I wanted to do this video really quick. See, Rosa does not like to be away from my sister. She is used to being up my sister's behind 24/7. So when she's not, she gets very whiny. But what are you going to do? You know, it's they have company over, Mom and Beck do. So Rose has a tendency to be very aggressive with strangers, and so as little dog as she is, she will bite. So they have to lock her up when they have people over for a visit. But so anyway, let us get into the topic of the video. The president blasting China in a virtual UN discussion. Obviously, China knew what he was going to do ahead of time. Basically, the president is saying that China should be held responsible for the virus because it was released or started in Wuhan, China. Of course, the Chinese deflected that, saying, this is everybody's problem. That they shouldn't be held to blame. Well, they should be held to blame, in my opinion, because that's where it originated from. Was a lab in Wuhan. China has never been forthcoming in this whole thing from the very beginning. They downplayed it greatly from the beginning, and so I think that they should take a lot more of the responsibility role in what has happened because of this virus. Basically, if you think about it, the world economy is destroyed because of this. Travel has just been decimated. People's livelihoods, how they make their livings. You think about, and it goes even down to if you have somebody working in a restaurant, okay, and they survive on tips. Realistically, waiters, waitresses, that is how they survive. They survive on their tips. Well, even with the partial openings now, restaurants are not full. So they're not back up to full staff because they can't have that many people in the restaurant at one time anyway. It's just the whole scenario is an absolute nightmare. And like I said, the world economy has been destroyed. Somebody's responsible for that. And if you look at the big picture, and the reality is, China is the one. They should be held accountable for those, for everything that has gone on. Again, with them trying to deflect it and trying to play the blameless game, it's absolutely ridiculous. But not surprising at all because that's what China does. But is it causing tension between China and the United States? China has been amping up their military, guys. Now, obviously, since the president has got into office, he has definitely strengthened our military as well, which is good, I think. A strong military makes people think. Makes people realize that, they're really not the one to screw with. So I have no problem with having a strong military at all. But again, and I said this before, when you have the two biggest kids on the block being China and the United States, eventually at some point something is going to give. And with the president going on and just basically putting China on blast, that definitely continues to ruffle the feathers of what is going on. So those are things that people really need to be focusing on, paying attention to, because you just it's definitely pertinent to what is going on. I wanted to show you. I'm going to kick this around. Now, I showed a little bit earlier, but this is obviously a different view, a different angle. You can see the leaves. They're all changing colors. The trees are starting to turn. Fall is my absolute favorite time of year. The bugs are down because it's colder at night and they don't survive, which is great. So like during the day, like today, it's in the 50s today, and I just brought in wood for Mom and Becky, and so I just threw some more wood on their fire, so their wood stove is going. I don't even have mine on. Don't even have mine on. But anyway, so that's that's what's the leaves are all changing. But like I said, fall is my absolute favorite time of year. It is a beautiful, beautiful time of year up here in New York, especially being out in the country, and just going for a ride and just enjoying the colors. And it's cool, and you're not sweating to death. It's a great time of year. For me, it's like I said, it's my absolute favorite. So, and then you get ready for that winter, and it's like, okay, here we go. But it's just you do what you got to do. So, but I definitely want to hear your guys' feedback on this. Do you think the president going on and blasting China, do you think that is the right move? Should China be held responsible? I want to hear your thoughts on that as well. Feedback and interaction in the comments is a good thing. It's a good, healthy way to talk about things. But I personally believe this came out of China. This is where it originated. This is where it started, and it's spread all over the world, and it has destroyed the world economy. Absolutely no doubt about that. There's no way to beat around the bush. You look at the cruise line industry. You look at people going on vacations. Doing all those type of things. It's really, really hurt a lot of people. And so again, I think that goading China is probably not the smartest move, because but the thing is, again, somebody needs to call them out, and at least our president has the stones to do it, which like I said, I respect that. I really truly do. He's not gonna beat around the bush. He says things just like they are, and like I said, that I respect. So anyway, but I think it's an interesting situation. Could it lead to more conflict and more confrontation? It absolutely could. Would it surprise me if we ended up in a war situation down the road? It would not surprise me at all. Now, first of all, I don't want that. I think it would be a very bad thing. It's funny, it's good for the economy, but too many people, too many young men and women, would die because of that. And I don't think that is ever a good thing. So, not good at all. But it wouldn't surprise me in the least. But it would definitely change things. It would definitely change the dynamics of a lot of things. I don't think people are ready, for another world type of war type of situation. The 1940s and what happened back then are a distant memory, and a lot of the people that were around then are so elderly now that that the thought process of all of that is long gone, unfortunately. And they would tell you, how horrible that situation is, and how it would not be a good situation. And so again, I've had somebody ask me, do you think we'll be invaded? And now somebody said, well, we're already being invaded. Well, do I believe we have sleeper cells in our country? I absolutely do. Do we have people that have their agenda is to destroy America? Absolutely there is, okay? But as far as a foreign power putting boots on the ground in our country, I think that would be a terrible mistake by any government, just because of the fact that there's so many armed people in this country, and people would fight. We just have that mentality. Always have had that mentality. There's a lot of weak-minded people in this country as well, but I think there's still enough people that would be like, yeah, no, not happening on my watch. So, and there's a lot of veterans out there, and that's what a lot of people don't realize. It's like, just because your term of service is over, you always carry yourself in a military manner. You always have that skill. You always have that training. Now, you might not be as quick as you used to be back when you were, in your teens and in your 20s, but that's still there, and it doesn't go away. And it's a respect thing. So, that's something to think about as well. So I wanted to show you guys real quick, because like I said, it's just real clear day, power-wise or solar-wise, and I wanted to show you really quickly. I'll probably let you know what the egg count for today is tomorrow. I'll do that in the first video that I do tomorrow. I will be live streaming tomorrow night, so I would ask you all to join me tomorrow night at 8 p.m. for the live stream, and we'll do that then. Alright, so right now we have 1.08 kilowatt hours coming in on this side, and on this side we are at 700 kilowatt hours on this side. Right now the batteries are at 27.14, which is fantastic. It's doing really well. This morning they were only down to 26.2, so they're filling up more, and as they're dissipating, they're not dissipating as much because they have a full charge. Now somebody had asked a question, and they said, well, what happens if you get a couple of cloudy days? Well, if we have cloudy days, believe it or not, we still get power in even on a cloudy day. So that is not an issue as far as that goes. It really works out pretty well. So let me turn that light off. It works out pretty well, so that's not an issue at all. But so yeah, it's this. We don't bring in as much on a cloudy day, obviously, as opposed to a sunny day. But on these days, you get extra juice in your batteries. So if you have a couple of cloudy days, you still have retained, hopefully, enough power that that's not an issue. And even though you're using some of the power during the day, like I said, you still would be bringing it in. Now, a heavy-duty rainstorm, you're probably not bringing anything in, okay? Even in the winter, when you know, we get a lot of snow, the snow actually reflects a lot of times, and it helps with the solar, believe it or not. So, you know, there's always those type of things. But so that's what's going on. Really quickly, I want to talk about my website real quick, and then we're going to jump off of here for you guys. But I definitely want to hear your feedback on the topic of this video. What are your thoughts? Please like, comment, and share. Make sure you subscribe if you are not subscribed to the channel. Make sure you hit that bell icon to get all notifications as well, and thank you for doing that. PrepperNurse1.com is my website. Please go there. We have the Prepper Nurse One community there. It's a great resource for you guys to connect with like-minded people, so definitely take advantage of that, okay? And also we have on, you know, like I said, great message boards on there. If whatever country or state that you're in, it's a great resource to connect with like-minded people, and you can kind of take it from there. If you want to, you know, try to form a group or just have, you know, discussions with people in your area, like I said, it's there for you guys to take advantage of. Okay. Also on my website, we have jdega.com, which is a CBD and hemp store. That link will be in the description below. Also on the website, if you'll see it, you'll say JDega. You click on that, it will take you to their website. They have a lot of great CBD and hemp products. So if you want to get something there, and if you decide to make a purchase, make sure you use the discount code PrepperNurse1, and it's the number 1, not ONE, to save yourself 15% on your purchase. Definitely take advantage of that as well. CBD products are a great thing to have. They have a lot of different uses that you can use them for, and they're a good thing to have in a post-event. So a lot of uses. So definitely something. It's just another prep item. Okay. Also on the website, we have the Legacy freeze-dried food. So if you go to my website and you click on store, it will drop down and you will see Legacy Foods. You click on that. What we have available there is available through the website. Definitely take advantage of that too if you're looking to add to your long-term food storage. Okay, so anyway, guys, I am going to jump off here for now. I definitely want to hear your feedback on this topic, and I want to hear what you have to say. Remember, we are all in this together. That is important to remember. We are one race called the human race, and when we can get to that point, that would be great, because then we can focus on what the real problems are in this country and all the other countries in the world, which is the government and not each other. If they can keep us fighting each other, then they're happy. If we can come together as human beings and realize that we've been manipulated and played, that we're all one big family, that would be a great thing. I hope to see that in my lifetime, okay? Also remember, guys, hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life, so it's really important that we tell the people that we care about every single day how we feel, because, like I said, there's no guarantee that we're going to be here tomorrow. Also remember STD, step, thing, and day. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you are trying to accomplish, whatever you are trying to do, you can do it. The only person that can stop you from reaching whatever your dreams are. It doesn't have to be prepping related. It doesn't have to be off-grid related. Whatever you're pursuing in your life, that you have this dream, that this is what you want to do, if you work at it methodically, it will happen. The only person that can stop you from reaching those goals is you. So look in the mirror. Don't blame anybody else. Take personal responsibility. Make your dreams happen. Okay? I will see you all later. Prepper Nurse 1 out for now.